So apparently, 1 in 3 men go without sex. So they sexless. They what you call involuntary celibate. Well, they want to have sex, but they cannot. I don't see this as a problem, or at least I can see the upside from this problem. Not that I don't think it's a problem. I think the problem can happen where the desire not to interact with women becomes a problem because if you are shunned from the opposite sex because of your genetics, because of the way you look, because of the way you talk, because of uh, your social skills, yes, it can put men in a state of depression and a state of not wanting to move further in approaching or even wanting to be with women. That's a problem. But what I want to go ahead and say in terms of the upside is the 1 in 3 men that are sexless, now is your time to focus on you. There's so many things you could be doing with your time other than focusing on sex. I'm sure most times you don't focus on your health. Most times you don't focus on your relationship with God. Most times you don't focus on your physique. Most times you don't focus on your financial situation. Because you're so infatuated with women and you maybe never got them in the past, you don't get them right now, you're trying to fix the past and the current, and you're trying to get to them in the near future or the further future, right? Not the further future, but the future period. This is the wrong approach. You know why it's the wrong approach? There's some dudes that have had women their whole life, and you know where they are? Some dudes, you know where they are? They're in places of debt. They're in places of constant lust. They're in places where they have broken families. They're in places of having sexually transmitted diseases. They're in places of bankruptcy. Sexual immorality and lust is never a good thing. Never. Of course, this society pushes that on our younger men and even older men, for those who haven't learned the game yet. They push that on us through media, through celebrities. They constantly push it on us, and they push it on our kids as well. That's a separate video though. If you are the 1 in 3 men that are sexless in this day and age, you are in a great place. You are in a wonderful place because now it's time for you to shift your energy to your goals, to your career, to your passions, to your purpose. Now is your time. And I want to go ahead and also talk about virgins. Virgins, virgin men specifically, because I'm a man, I'm talking from a man's perspective. Virgin men are gold. I'm talking about 18, 19-year-old men at this point. I'm talking to 16, 17-year-old men at this point. Maybe even early 20s men at this point. You are gold. You are a commodity that is sought after. You are a commodity that's so precious that most people wish they were in your position if they are wise enough. Wasting your time and your resources and your spiritual energy, your physical energy on lusting and putting it into chasing sex is a waste of time. Period. There's nothing else to say after that sentence. It's a waste of time. Yes, you chase after the pleasure because you think it's going to fulfill you, and that's natural, right? But this is why you need your dad in your life. This is why you need people with a bit more experience to let you know, hey, the word to the wise is sufficient. Chasing after sex, chasing after sex, chasing after butt, chasing after ass, chasing after punani, chasing after flesh, bad idea. It never ends well. Matter of fact, the only place it will end you is in a cycle of lust, a cycle of chasing after women, a cycle of being possibly manipulated through emotion, and a cycle of being addicted to the cat. I appreciate y'all popping in, appreciate y'all sharing the videos, appreciate y'all liking the videos. Virgin men are gold. You need to continue to hold your seed. If you aren't, stop watching PORN. Get off of Twitter watching them BUTT clapping videos. Get off of Instagram Reels watching those BBW women clap their BUTT. Get off of Instagram Explore page. Get off of TikTok if it's not for business and the things that you are passionate in. If you're not doing those things, it's a waste of time and it's putting you in a hole. Appreciate y'all popping in. Keep going. I can see y'all on the next video.